Welcome back to our channel. Today we are covering AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner Certification. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is: a company has multiple departments. Each department uses its own AWS account. Which AWS service or tool can the company use to combine the billing for all accounts into one bill? Option A, Amazon Forecast. Option B, AWS Budgets. Option C, AWS Organizations. And option D, AWS Marketplace. The correct answer is option C. Next question is: a large company has a workload that requires hardware to remain on premises. The company wants to use the same management and control plane services that it currently uses on AWS. Which AWS service should the company use to meet these requirements? Option A, AWS Device Farm. Option B, AWS Fargate. Option C, AWS Outposts. And option D, AWS Ground Station. The correct answer is option C. Next question is: which of the following are advantages of using Amazon EC2 instances over traditional on-premises servers? Choose two options. Option A, pay-as-you-go pricing. Option B, automation. Option C, self-maintenance of servers. Option D, agility. And option E, access to physical hosts. The correct answer is option A and E. Next question is: when comparing AWS cloud with on-premises total cost of ownership, which expenses must be considered? Choose two options. Option A, physical storage hardware. Option B, operating system administration. Option C, network infrastructure of data center. Option D, project management. And option E, database scheme development. The correct answer is option A and C. Next question is: which guideline is a well-architected design principle for building cloud applications? Option A, keep static data closer to compute resources. Option B, provision resources for peak capacity. Option C, design for automated recovery from failure. And option D, use tightly coupled components. The correct answer is option C. Next question is: which AWS service or tool helps identify underutilized Amazon EC2 instances and idle Amazon RDS DB instances at no additional charge? Option A, Cost Explorer. Option B, AWS Budgets. Option C, AWS Organizations. And option D, AWS Trusted Advisor. The correct answer is option D. Next question is: which of the following are customer responsibilities under the AWS shared responsibility model? Choose two options. Option A, physical security of AWS facilities. Option B, configuration of security groups. Option C, encryption of customer data on AWS. Option D, management of AWS Lambda infrastructure. And option E, management of network throughout of each AWS region. The correct answer is option B and C. Moving to next question. A user should contact the AWS abuse team to report which situations. Choose two options. Option A DDoS attack is being made on an AWS resource. Option B, a SQL injection attack is being made from an IP address that is not an AWS address. Option C, AWS resources are being used to objectionable or illegal content. Option D, a company's resources are being used in a way that is inconsistent with corporate policy. And option E, a company is receiving HTTPS requests on a server that is serving HTTP. And the correct answer is option C and D. Moving to next question. What should a user do to deploy an application in geographically separate locations? Option A, deploy the application to in different placement groups. Option B, deploy the application to a VPC. Option C, deploy the application to multiple AWS regions. And option D, deploy the application by using Amazon CloudFront. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, a company wants to right size its infrastructure to control costs. At which point should the company right size? Choose two options. Option A, right size before a migration occurs to the cloud. Option B, right size continuously after the cloud onboarding process. Option C, right size when AWS support calls and explains that right sizing is needed. Option D, right size when seasonal workloads are at their peak. And option E, right size after purchasing all reserve instances. The correct answer is option A and B. Next question is, which task should a user perform if the user suspects that an AWS account has been compromised? Choose two options. Option A, remove any multi-factor authentication tokens. Option B, rotate and delete all AWS access keys. Option C, move resources to a different AWS region. Option D, delete AWS CloudTrail resources. And option E, contact AWS support. The correct answer is option B and E. Next question is, a company needs a content delivery network that provides secure delivery of data, videos, applications, and APIs to users globally with low latency and high transfer speed. Which AWS service meets these requirements? Option A, Amazon CloudFront. Option B, Elastic Load Balancing. Option C, Amazon S3. And option D, Amazon Elastic Transcoder. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, which AWS cloud benefits is shown by an architecture's ability to withstand failures with minimal downtime? Option A, agility. Option B, elasticity. Option C, scalability. And option D, high availability. The correct answer is option D. Thank you.